Okay, so here I am again, but just needed to add an addendum to the earlier YouTube because I have a condition where I won't be home for the next couple of days, okay? And so you're going to have to reach me on my cell phone, which is, I think the cell phone number is in the assignments pages. You can reach me anytime you want. Or you can email me. I'll still be able to get email, but I won't be home, so don't call me on my home phone. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that the book is very confusing on left hand and right hand, Fleming's right hand and left hand rule. So in fact, I think there's a couple of things that are wrong about it. So I created a special little document for you that I added on today's lecture. So I'd like you to go over it, read it, give you some more clarification on when to use a right hand rule and when to use a left hand rule and what it really means. Basically, what we use the left hand rule, okay, um, for let's stick with the left hand rule. If instead of the left hand rule you use the right hand rule, they're opposite of one another, okay? And the reason why we often use the right hand rule instead of the left hand rule has to go back to, are we using electron flow for current, or are we using the classical current flow, which being flowing from positive to negative rather than from negative to positive. All right, so one of them is used, the left-hand rule is used for either generators maybe, and the right-hand rule is used for motors, something like that. You'll talk that over later on. But read the article, okay, and that will help you understand it a little bit better. Reason that the right hand rule is really comes from, or the left hand rule, right and left hand rule, it's based on Descartes' Cartesian coordinate system. So we're normally using the right hand Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so that's why the right hand rules are usually a lot more friendlier or more used than the left hand rules. All right, because they actually go along with the natural way of things as we know it geometrically. Okay, we use a right hand Cartesian coordinate to tell you the relationship between the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis. Okay, so that's why we use the right hand rule. Okay, so if you get more confused, send me a message. I'll try to reply it as best I can. But there are a few errors in the book, unfortunately, that may be confusing. So let's stick with the left-hand rule, okay? Where we're using current flow being the electron flow, okay? That's it. Again, I will be Wednesday. I have an appointment at 2:30. Okay, but so I'll be unavailable for maybe a half hour, but I'll be available the rest of the time for the rest of the day, including early morning. Okay. Okay, so that's it, and call me if you need me.